It's an underground button. It's an original one from an actual underground train, one that used to go through Stratford. I bought it from the underground website, the let's see, London Transport Museum website. It's come from their warehouse, I think they call it, uncleaned. They just took it off the train, stored it for I don't know how long. I don't want to get it perfectly clean. I like the authenticity of it. I would love it if I could press the button and it lit up, but that's not going to happen. So where do we begin? I'm going to start gently because, you know, I've never done this before. Oh, it's already coming. I've got some dirt already coming up here, which I thought would happen because look how dirty the little ticket that comes with it is. So that's a good sign. Alright, now let's start with something not too abrasive, alright. And let's start with this sieve. Now in my head I'm being cautious not to get the button wet, as if I think it's actually going to work one day. You never know. I mean, that is the dream, to get it working again. We're going to put it on the, oh look how easy that's coming off. We're going to put it on the wall. We have a place for it already. We are going to put a backing on it, or put it in kind of a, you know, one of those big deep frames. And then I thought we could put things on it from our travels in London. This is kind of nice. Now you're probably thinking, Anna, why did you buy a button? Now I've always loved London ever since I was young. My cousins and my aunt and uncle lived there. They still do. And so we'd go and visit them, obviously. And I just thought it was the most amazing thing to be on the underground while I was young. And I still think it is really cool, because I grew up in Cambridge. We don't have anything like that around there. Alright, for the button part. Why do I feel like I need to be gentle on it? Like if I push down it's going to break it or something. I don't know. Right. But let's just go for it. Oops. I do like how this is coming up nice and clean already. Nice and a little bit fresher. I was a little bit concerned about the mark that it had on there. Did you see that it's like a rectangular or square mark? No, I think that was probably because they had it in storage and they just had a whole big pile of them stacked up upon each other. I would like to get it a little bit cleaner. It'd be nice to have it shiny, right? Although I do like how black it is around the button here, because you can imagine all these people over the years touching it. I mean, thousands upon thousands. And I kind of like that about it, because I love the history of things. Right, I'm gonna, let's wipe this down a little bit. Let's rinse it a little bit. It's still coming off black. I love it. Still coming off black. Yeah. Even though it looks like you're not going to get any more off it. I mean, look at that. I can't see anything on it, and it's coming off black. Wow, it's looking good already. And I like it's got little tiny little specks going that way of black. And I can't really tell what it is. You know what? It looks like blue paint. But it's hard to tell. So it could very well be. I mean, would they have put these buttons on, the whole thing on, before painting the train? It doesn't make sense to me, but okay. Let's do a little bit more scrubbing. Still getting bits coming off. Still black, still black. Can you see? It's got a tiny crack in the plastic just here. Now, obviously they did say that these have been used for, well, I mean, I could assume at least 10 years. So that's fair enough. I wonder how that happened. If I was getting on a train with a button that had a crack in it, I'd be a bit concerned, but would I even notice? I don't know. Still coming up black. So I've got this oven and cookware cleaner, which I'm going to presume is sort of a similar material to this, although I think this might be a bit stronger material. So I'm going to use a tiny bit on it because it says to use, kind of do a test patch. So let's do that. I mean, I doubt this is going to be as abrasive as anything that's gone on here during the time that it was actually on the train. Let's see what that has done. I don't feel like it's doing anything, but let's have a look. I think it's made it a little bit shiny, to be fair, so let's have just a quick go. Not too is that going to get that dirt out? Ooh. There's a lot of dirt come off that actual button. It's got everywhere else. That black, 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 black. All the hands that have touched it. Oh, the orange is coming up nice. You'll see in a second. Ooh. Okay. Let's just wipe over it with a damp cloth and see what comes up. That looks good. It looks so much better than it did when we first started. Now, I could possibly get it a tiny bit cleaner around the arrows here, but that could take some time. I'm very happy with that actually, it's very nice. Perhaps I'll try get a little bit shinier at another date, but we're going to go on to the back. Because really I'm just getting it ready to be able to hang up. Again, I'm worrying about any electricals in the back, but I don't actually see any, and I know that it's the train electrics that, you know, actually got the buttons working. I don't think there's an actual electric pack in the back of it. I mean, oh gosh, just goes to show you. Really just want it clean so that it's not going to make whatever we're hanging it up on dirty. And this is filthy. I have a feeling this is going to take some time, look how black it is coming up. So I think I'm going to leave it at that for now, and perhaps we'll show you the finished product when we've got it all hung up in a frame, or however we decide to mount it.